2011 Chrysler Town & Country has been idling rough. Check engine light will come on. Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's off. And so I did some Google online, and it said that it should be a MAF, or mass airflow sensor. But when going on YouTube, I couldn't find anything about the MAF, mass airflow sensor, at all. And so what I discovered was actually on these Chrysler Town & Countries. Now, I'm not sure about all Chrysler Town & Countries, but on this generation specifically, they don't have a MAF, M-A-F. They have a MAP, M-A-P. And that is what this part is right here. This MAP, which is manifold absolute pressure sensor, is going to be underneath this part here, which I already popped off. This one just sits right here on top. And this is actually the old one. I already did disconnect it. So this wire is going to be connected here. You pull out on this little red part here and then push down on this right here. And then this pulls right out. Now to get your MAP out, you're just going to turn it and pull up while you are turning it. And when you get to the right spot, it will pop up. There you go. You can see it's got those little plastic clips on it. So it's only going to allow it to go in and out in one specific spot. So if you're too far this way, it won't pull out. So you will need to make sure to get it to the right spot to pull that out. Now, before you get to that point, you want to make sure that everything's connected up. So make sure your gasket here is good. Make sure your air filter is good. You actually have one in there. Make sure that everything here is good. You're not seeing any hoses that are loose. You know, if something like this pop loose or here pop loose, that could cause the issue as well. I didn't see any of that. So my next thing is to try and replace the MAP. Now I'm replacing my old MAP with this one from Duralast that I recently grabbed. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in now. Again, to do that, you're just going to make sure you get it to the right position here. Let me do it with the right hand. And then it should turn into place when you get it down. So it just kind of sits right in there. And then once it sits, then you can turn it to get it to where you need to. And then again, this is just going to plug right in. It clips, and then you push in. It's going to be hard to see, but you push in on that little red piece. So that's what that red piece is going to look like. I just used a pair of pliers. Just grab both sides, pop that out, and then once it's out, then you just push down. But now that is sealed up, so hopefully that will fix my issue. So let me go ahead and put this back on, and we'll start up and see how we're idling. Before I start up, after replacing that, I did want to kind of show you what the code was that I was getting. So this is the one I was getting, is the P0174, which is just the system is running too lean. Now it is showing some other codes on here, which I believe are all related to that, but I've got system is too rich. Again, it just started throwing a bunch of codes. Cylinder misfire detected, circuit low voltage. So that could be it. This one just popped up. This was not on the last time I tried to read it. So H02 S21 sensor circuit low, intermittent generic history. So this was what it was showing, was just a P0174. So we're going to go ahead and start it up and see if changing out this MAP sensor has fixed all of these codes. When you first start it up, the RPMs will normally be higher, so you will have to give it a minute for the RPMs to drop down to see if that has fixed it or not.